In the world's oceans, true power often lies beneath the surface. While aircraft carriers and destroyers dominate headlines, submarines are the real apex predators, operating in total secrecy, shaping global events without ever being seen. Their stealth grants them unmatched strategic freedom, gathering intelligence, delivering special forces, and holding distant targets at risk, all undetected. In today's era of great power competition, surface fleets are increasingly vulnerable to advanced missiles and sensors. Submarines, however, slip through these defenses like ghosts, mapping coastlines, tracking enemy ships, and forcing adversaries to spend vast resources just to guard against them. The mere possibility of a lurking submarine can deter conflict, making these vessels essential tools of statecraft. Nuclear-powered submarines can stay submerged for months, limited only by crew supplies, ready to strike or defend at a moment's notice. As anti-submarine warfare grows more sophisticated, only the most advanced, quiet, and capable submarines will maintain the edge. That's why the U.S. Navy has invested in the Virginia-class, a next-generation platform designed to ensure American undersea supremacy for decades. The Virginia-class is not just a weapon, it's a strategic advantage, combining stealth, endurance, and lethality in a single, versatile platform. In the silent depths, submarines still rule the waves. The Virginia-class submarine is a leap forward, not just an upgrade. Designed to replace the aging Los Angeles class, it's built for dominance in both deep oceans and dangerous coastal waters. Unlike its predecessors, the Virginia-class is a true multi-mission platform. Hunter, intelligence gatherer, land attack platform, and special operations mothership all in one. Its revolutionary fly-by-wire controls and modular construction allow for rapid upgrades and unmatched maneuverability. Think of it as the transition from a flip phone to a smartphone. It does everything the old subs did and so much more. It can launch cruise missiles, deploy Navy SEALs, operate unmanned underwater vehicles, and gather electronic intelligence, all from a single hull. Built with cost efficiency in mind, the Virginia-class uses commercial components and modular construction to keep it affordable and adaptable. This generational leap ensures the U.S. Navy submarine fleet remains lethal, versatile, and ready for future threats. The Virginia-class is the backbone of America's undersea force for the 21st century. Stealth is everything for a submarine, and the Virginia-class is the quietest ever built. Advanced sound-dampening coatings and a pump-jet propulsor make it nearly undetectable, gliding through water with a whisper. Its fly-by-wire controls automate navigation, allowing precise, silent maneuvering, even in shallow, hazardous waters. Instead of a traditional periscope, it uses photonic masts with high-res cameras and sensors, sending data to a spacious, optimized control room. The large aperture bow sonar array gives it a crystal-clear long-range acoustic picture, detecting threats before they become dangers. Automation reduces crew workload, letting them focus on tactics, not just operations. The Virginia-class can see and hear everything around it, without ever being seen. This technological edge is what keeps it ahead of adversaries in the evolving cat-and-mouse game of undersea warfare. In the world of stealth, the Virginia-class sets the standard. The Block 5 Virginia-class brings a revolution in firepower with the Virginia Payload Module, or VPM. This 80-foot section adds 4 large payload tubes, boosting Tomahawk missile capacity from 12 to 40, tripling its land attack punch. Now, a single submarine can deliver the firepower of an entire surface group, striking deep inland from total concealment. The VPM isn't just for missiles. It can launch and recover large unmanned underwater vehicles for high-risk missions, from minefield mapping to covert surveillance. This flexibility turns the Block 5 into a true undersea mothership, ready for any mission. The VPM's multi-mission design means it can adapt to future payloads, including hypersonic missiles and advanced sensors. With this upgrade, the Virginia-class becomes a strategic asset, projecting power and gathering intelligence from anywhere on the globe. The submarine is no longer just a hunter, it's a versatile arsenal, shaping the future of naval warfare. The VPM signals a new era, the submarine as the centerpiece of maritime power. At the heart of every Virginia-class submarine is a crew of 132, Highly trained, operating one of the world's most complex machines in total isolation, advanced automation and AI handle data analysis and system monitoring, freeing sailors to focus on tactical decisions. Real-time processing of sonar and sensor data gives the crew unmatched situational awareness, empowering, not replacing, the human element. The Virginia class is built for special missions, with a lockout trunk for covert, SEAL delivery, and recovery, and the ability to deploy mini-subs for extended operations. Its stealth and versatility make it the ultimate platform for clandestine missions, able to insert and extract forces where no ship or aircraft can go. The Virginia class is not just a hunter, it's a silent enabler of the nation's most sensitive operations. The Virginia class is a giant, over 377 feet long, displacing nearly 8,000 tons and even larger in Block 5 form. Powered by a single S9G nuclear reactor, it can travel at over 25 knots and remain submerged for months, limited only by food for its crew. Its 4 torpedo tubes fire, Mark 48 heavyweight torpedoes, while vertical launch tubes unleash up to 40 Tomahawk missiles in Block 5 variants. This combination of size, speed, endurance, and firepower makes it a true apex predator, able to disappear for months, strike from anywhere, and hold any target at risk. The Virginia class can circumnavigate the globe without surfacing, delivering decisive blows from total concealment. Its advanced weapons and stealth ensure it dominates both sea and land targets. This is a platform built for endurance, lethality, and surprise. The Virginia class is the future of undersea warfare, unmatched in scale and capability. Despite its power, the Virginia class faces a production crisis threatening U.S. undersea dominance. The Navy aims for 2 subs per year, but workforce shortages and supply chain issues have slowed output to just over 1 per year. This shortfall leaves the fleet below its required strength, even as global tensions rise and older subs retire faster than new ones are built. Delays also threaten commitments to allies like Australia under the AUKUS Pact. The Navy is responding with fixed-price contracts and investments in workforce training, aiming to hit production goals by 2028. The future of American undersea superiority depends on fixing this industrial pipeline. The Virginia class is a game-changer, but only if it leaves the shipyard on time. In today's world, building submarines is as critical as the technology inside them. The story of the Virginia-class submarine doesn't end with the boats already at sea. In fact, the Navy is already planning the next leap forward. Future Virginia-class subs, dubbed Block 5 and beyond, are set to receive a suite of upgrades designed to keep them at the cutting edge of undersea warfare. One major enhancement is the Virginia Payload Module, a new hull section that adds 4 large vertical launch tubes, dramatically increasing missile capacity. This upgrade will allow the Virginia class to take over some of the strike roles of retiring Ohio-class subs, packing more Tomahawk missiles than ever before. But the evolution doesn't stop there. Research is underway on advanced quieting technologies, new sonar arrays, and state-of-the-art electronic warfare suites. These upgrades will make the submarine even harder to detect and better able to gather intelligence in hostile waters. There's also talk of integrating unmanned underwater vehicles, essentially underwater drones, that can be launched and recovered by the sub, expanding its surveillance and mine-hunting abilities. Even the nuclear reactor is getting attention, with new designs aiming for greater efficiency and longer life between refuelings. With each planned enhancement, the Virginia class becomes not just a platform for today's missions, but a foundation for tomorrow's unknown challenges. The future of undersea dominance isn't just being built, it's being upgraded, one innovation at a time. So, how does the Virginia-class submarine stack up against its global rivals? Let's dive beneath the surface for a closer look. First, meet the competition: Russia's Yazan class, the UK's Astute class, and China's Type 093B. Each brings its own technological punch to the underwater arena. The Yazan class, for instance, boasts impressive speed and firepower, with advanced missile systems that rival even the Virginia's upgraded payload. However, its acoustic signature, how much noise it makes underwater, still lags behind the near-silent operation of the Virginia class, giving the American sub a crucial advantage in stealth. The British Astute class is renowned for its automation and reactor endurance, allowing it to stay submerged for months at a time. In terms of crew comfort and operational flexibility, it's a close match, but the Virginia class edges ahead with its modular design and adaptability for special missions, from SEAL delivery to intelligence gathering. China's Type 093B is rapidly improving, with better sonar and missile capabilities than previous generations. Yet, it still faces challenges in quieting technology and overall versatility. The Virginia-class remains harder to detect, and its ability to integrate cutting-edge upgrades keeps it a step ahead in the technological arms race. But the Virginia-class isn't invincible. Its high cost and lengthy production times present real challenges, especially as rivals invest heavily in their own fleets. And while its firepower is formidable, the evolving threat landscape means constant innovation is a must. In the end, the Virginia-class submarine stands as a benchmark for undersea dominance, blending stealth, firepower, and adaptability like no other. But the competition is fierce, and the race for supremacy beneath the waves is far from over. The world's oceans may be vast, but in the silent depths, every edge counts. But what truly sets the Virginia-class apart is its mastery of stealth, a vital advantage in the shadowy world beneath the waves. Every inch of the submarine is engineered to minimize its acoustic footprint. Special hull coatings absorb sonar waves, while advanced propulsors replace traditional noisy propellers, reducing cavitation and making the sub nearly undetectable to enemy sensors. Inside, machinery is mounted on vibration-damping platforms, and the crew follows strict protocols to keep noise to a minimum. Even the shape of the hull is optimized to scatter sonar pings, blurring the submarine's outline and confusing potential trackers. But stealth isn't just about staying quiet, it's about staying one step ahead. The Virginia-class is equipped with sophisticated electronic countermeasures that detect incoming sonar or torpedoes. When threatened, it can deploy decoys, miniature devices that mimic the submarine's acoustic signature, luring enemy weapons away. Advanced towed sonar arrays give the Virginia-class a 360-degree awareness of its underwater surroundings, allowing it to spot threats before they get too close. This combination of passive silence and active defense makes the Virginia-class one of the hardest targets to find, and even harder to hit. In a world where detection can mean destruction, invisibility is the ultimate armor. The Virginia-class doesn't just hide beneath the waves, it becomes a ghost, shaping the outcome of battles long before a torpedo is ever fired. Life aboard a Virginia-class submarine is a world apart, a sealed ecosystem hidden beneath the waves, where routine and resilience define each day. For the crew, the sun never rises, and the outside world is just a memory. The day starts in total darkness, with artificial lights mimicking a 24-hour film. Ordens Dorford ends all des nuns in the stund over Oberdebensaum. First crew and donor crew member Sacre Brimber follows a strict schedule, 6 hours on watch, 12 hours off, rotating around the clock. Sleep comes in narrow bunks stacked in tight quarters, with the ever-present hum of machinery as a lullaby. Meals are a social anchor, served in a cramped galley where fresh produce is a rare treat and camaraderie is built over shared stories. Fitness is squeezed into small spaces. Exercise bikes and resistance bands and makeshift gyms help keep minds and bodies sharp. Despite the high-tech surroundings, life is full of simple routines, maintaining equipment, running drills, and constant training to handle emergencies, from fire to flooding. But challenges abound. Isolation from family, the pressure of silence, and the knowledge that mistakes can be deadly create a unique bond among the crew. Communication with the outside world is rare and tightly controlled. Yet, there are moments of wonder. Glimpses of bioluminescent creatures through a periscope, or the silent thrill of gliding undetected beneath an enemy fleet. Here, teamwork isn't just a value, it's survival. Every role, from sonar operator to cook, is vital. In the depths, where sunlight never reaches, the Virginia-class crew crafts a life defined by discipline, ingenuity, and the quiet pride of guarding their nation from the shadows. The arrival of the Virginia-class submarine didn't just change the hardware beneath the waves, it rewrote the playbook for modern naval strategy. Traditionally, navies relied on surface fleets and older submarines to secure sea lanes and project power, but the Virginia-class, with its stealth, versatility, and advanced weaponry, forced military planners to rethink everything from fleet composition to mission priorities. Today, the mere presence of a Virginia-class submarine can alter an entire region's balance of power. Its ability to operate close to enemy shores undetected means adversaries must devote enormous resources to anti-submarine warfare, spreading their defenses thin and increasing uncertainty. This strategic ambiguity is a powerful deterrent. no ship or installation can ever be sure it's not being watched. The Virginia-class has also influenced joint operations, its capacity to deploy special forces, gather intelligence, and strike land targets enable seamless integration with other branches of the military. Exercises now routinely factor in the potential for submarine-launched surprise attacks, changing how navies train, maneuver, and defend. Perhaps most significantly, the Virginia-class has spurred a global submarine arms race. Nations worldwide are investing in quieter, more capable submarines and advanced detection systems, striving to match or counter the American edge. In this new era, undersea dominance is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. From redefining deterrence to shaping the tactics of tomorrow, the Virginia-class submarine is not just a weapon, but a catalyst, steering the course of naval conflict in the 21st century. The story of the Virginia-class submarine is far from over. As technology accelerates and global tensions ebb and flow, the future of undersea warfare promises to be even more unpredictable and more vital than ever before. Tomorrow's oceans will be battlegrounds shaped not just by steel and torpedoes, but by artificial intelligence, unmanned underwater vehicles, and quantum communication networks. Submarines like the Virginia-class will evolve into digital fortresses, bristling with sensors, autonomous drones, and next-generation stealth coatings that blur the boundary between science fiction and reality. Imagine fleets of robotic scouts patrolling the depths, relaying real-time data back to their motherships, transforming a single submarine into the nerve center of an invisible armada. But with these advances come new threats. Hypersonic weapons, cyber attacks, and even space-based surveillance could challenge the very advantage submarines have held for decades. In this high-stakes game of cat and mouse, adaptability will be the ultimate weapon. The Virginia-class, with its modular design and upgrade potential, is poised to meet these challenges head-on, ready to integrate new technologies as soon as they emerge. Yet the future of undersea warfare won't be defined by machines alone. Human ingenuity, teamwork, and the relentless drive to outthink and outmaneuver adversaries will remain at the heart of naval dominance. The next generation of submariners will need to be more than sailors. They'll be cyber warriors, drone pilots, and strategic thinkers, operating at the edge of the unknown. As we peer into the abyss, one thing is clear: the oceans will remain the ultimate frontier of military power, and the Virginia-class submarine, ever evolving, will continue to be the silent guardian, shaping the fate of nations from the darkness below.